Hello, my name is Cool Guy, and this is the review of the 1-100 Master Grade TT Hongli brand uh, Destiny Gundam. Well, before starting to review the kit, I'm actually going to say why I got this kit. My friend bought the Wisdom Flaws Destiny Gundam, and he wanted to have the Extreme Blast Mode's wings. So what he asked me was that if he bought the Titiangli brand Extreme Blast Mode, if I would want to buy it from him without the wings. And I said, why not? At the price that he sold it to me, it wasn't a bad deal, actually. And I knew that if I wanted to destroy it or to make a damage Gundam once, I would want to make it Destiny metal damage, so this would be just perfect. Okay, now for the actual review. First off, I'm going to talk about the big differences between this and a Bandai Destiny. The first thing you notice is actually the color. The colors are off from the normal Bandai colors, and actually, if you don't have another bandai kit side of him, it doesn't really look different. But if you do, the blue isn't really the blue that it's supposed to be. The red and the yellow, the yellow really shows up. So then there's the quality of the plastic. I don't know if you can see, but near the arms, the plastic looks cheap. I know it sounds weird, but it looks cheap, and there's a lot of molding defects on the kit by itself. If you look at the forearm armor right here, I'm not sure if you can see it correctly, but well, let me remove this. Okay. Can't focus. Well, you're not really seeing it, but there's a line right here where the mold actually, I suppose, met up, and there's quite a big plastic. Well, there's just too much plastic, and it would have been really hard to cut it out and make it perfect, so I just left it like that. And other places that I had problem with were actually, but it was really done when they packed it, but in the back of the kit, as you can see here, I've got a big stress mark. And that's not when I tried to put it, but actually when I opened the box, this piece was already like that. That's the thruster cover, I think we can say, and it's already bent out of shape and big stress mark. If I were to paint it, I wouldn't really mind, because no, it would just look like a normal piece, but now it doesn't, so that was another problem. And the last really big difference between this and a Bandai kit is that this kit looks like it has been sandblasted. Now what I actually mean by that is that the Destiny is supposed to be all sharp edges, and look menacing and everything, but this actually is rounded pretty much everywhere. Like the V fins, my friend built the Western Plaza at the same time, so the V fin is supposed to be really sharp, really pointy. This one looks pretty bad, actually. It's like really rounded, and it's missing the two pointy spikes in the forehead. So yeah, really bad quality. Okay, now for the articulation for the kit, the head goes up and down really far, goes side to side just a little bit. You can rotate yourself. It can rotate 360 if you want to. Okay, now the arms. The arms can go up until they hit the big boomerang. They can rotate below the shoulder. The arms can bend a full 180. Now the end, the actual end, can wiggle a bit. They can't really go back because of the way the arm is made, but I believe they are able to go in. Yeah, exactly. They are able to go like this. So if you would like Destiny to have its beam shield forward, you could. Not really a good pose according to me, but if you want to, you could. Okay, now. Oh yeah, also I almost forgot. The shoulder can come out about that far, which isn't bad. But what is interesting, right, is that the armor splits right there. So that's not bad, actually. Okay. Okay, now the waist. The waist can go from side to side, forwards and back. Can rotate. I'm not sure it can go 360, but I don't really see the point. The front skirts are on ball joint. They can go up that far up. Can't really go to the side because of the way they are made. The side skirt can rotate front and back. They can really go out because of the shape of Destiny. The back skirts move just a little. But the really important part for me is the legs. Because the legs are actually pretty good. As you can see, it can go, oops, I have to hold this. It can go up about, everything's falling apart. Go up about that far before everything explodes. Can go back some, about, well, pretty far actually. Can bend full 180 with the knee splitting. But the only problem with the knee splitting is that when you, well, now it's not doing it, but if you do just a partial split, this can move, but it's okay, but it's not as good as it could have been. The ankles can move side to side, oops, forward and back. As you saw, the toes go up, and what is actually cool about this is that, I don't know if you can see this, but it has pistons in there, so it doesn't look bad. And at the back of the legs, there are some small thrusters. Well, like you saw, the small piece came out. Well, that's one problem of this kit that I have. Maybe it's just the TT only, but well, that's a problem. So now the wings. The wings can actually go in and out a bit, but I really don't like to move them because the joint is really tight. If I pull them out, they'll be able to rotate at this joint, so they'll be able to go forward and back. Like I said, I don't really like to play with them, and the wings can do that. Now mine don't really split that good. I know Prime 92 had a problem like this, that the wings didn't quite do what they were supposed to do. Like now, this one just started to come apart, which is probably my fault, but you know. So, well, the wings can move, but you have to be careful with them because some small joints may want to come apart or break, so you don't really want to play with them too much. And the final point of articulation is actually these things, which hold the weapons of Destiny, the beam cannon and the beam and the physical and beam sword. Now these can go up really far, down really far. This thing rotates, can go over the shoulder if you would like the cannon to be over the shoulder. But I don't really see the point of that. Oops. And it can go down like this, like if you would want the beam cannon to be on the side of Destiny. Same thing with the sword.